guys, this is Two Girls, One Topic, and we're back with another episode.
Philly and I have been talking, and it's been a while, so we brought you another podcast episode.
That's right, today Katie and I are trying something a little different. We've asked some friends of ours to ask us some questions, and we're going to give our personal opinion on that specific question for you today.
Well, let's get to it then, shall we?
What's the first question?
So our first one is a personal favorite. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for?
Napping. I would have to say napping because I nap almost every day when I get home from school, and I don't think that's okay, but I'm always tired, so I just take a nap.
You took mine. Probably eating chicken nuggets. I like eating chicken nuggets. They're great. Anywho, let's go to the next question then.
Alright, so second question is, there are two types of people in this world. What are the two types?
Personally, I think it's the people who know what they're doing in life, and then the people who have no clue what they're doing in life, you know? There's just people who seem like they know what they want, they know what they want to do, they know what they like, they know like how many kids they want at the age of 40, you know? Things like that. And then there's people who are like, I don't know what pair of pants I'm gonna put on today, you know? Or, I don't know what I want to eat for lunch. You know, there's that type of person, too. So, like, those are the two types of people in the world, if you ask me. So, what about you, Philly?
I would have to say it's that whole French fry and ketchup situation. The first type is the people that take the ketchup and put it all over their fries. And then there's the people that just put the ketchup on the side and you dip the fries in the ketchup. That's personally me.
That's disgusting.
I'm the person that dips the fries in the ketchup. Katie appears to be the one that does the other one.
Yeah, that's the way to go. You get ketchup on every fry. And it usually is like an even amount, unless it was the bottom. Nobody likes the bottom, okay? No one likes the bottom fries.
Katie, you need help.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Next question.
No, I don't. Next question. Anyhow, what's the best and worst piece of advice you've ever received?
Best advice and worst advice? Best advice would have to be not to throw your artwork away, even though you hate it.
Okay.
Hey, my dad told me this.
Okay.
And a lot of people.
I was confused at first. I was like, what?
Worst advice? I don't think I have one. So, what's yours?
My best piece of advice actually came from like last weekend. I had like there's a person at Beck Camp. Her name's Andrea. She's really cool. And like she knows quite a bit about photography, and she does it really well. And she like talked with me and told me like what like good quality photos for promotional stuff for camp would look like, and like that kind of like gave me really good constructive criticism, because like sometimes I'll like not even remember like, hey, we also use these photos for promotional stuff, so, and I'll just snap them and be like, there's my 300, I'm good, you know. So I guess that would be my best piece. My worst piece would probably be like from like this guy up at camp named Elijah. He's not real smart, if you ask me. That's my personal opinion. Don't tell him I said that. Like, I think one of them was like, he like gave advice to some people like of how to get out working by like drinking like the cleaner stuff we put like for silverware. It's disgusting. And he like got like puked. It was I was like, what were you thinking? So anywho, yeah, like that's one of the worst pieces I ever received. What's the next question, Philly?
Next question would have to be, if you could make a 20-second phone call to yourself at any point in your life, present or future, when would you call and what would you say?
I think I would call in like actually not either, probably the past, because like I could like go up to my, like not go up to myself, I'd like call myself and I'd be like, yo, life's not fair, but it's gonna be okay. You know, it got ups and downs, but it's gonna be alright. Cause like, you know, growing up, like I'm like, everything's good, and then you get to like school and stuff, and you're like, man, what happened? This is scary. I don't like this. I just wanna go home, sleep, and eat chicken nuggets. That's all I want. Okay.
Katie, do you need therapy?
No, I don't.
It sounds like it.
No, I don't. I am mentally stable, guys.
That's what she's saying.
She thinks she's funny. Anywho, what do you think, Philly?
I would probably have to call the past, cause future, I wouldn't want to know it, because if I knew the future, then it's not much of a surprise. It's like, oh, I already know what I'm going to end up in the future. Why should I even try? It's just going to happen. And then calling the past, I would want to do, because I want to know what it was like to be like a baby again, because you don't really remember when you're a baby. Like, there are some parts that I remember like vividly, when I was like 5 or 4, but like most of the parts I don't remember because I was too young. I want to just kind of call my past self and see what it was like.
Okay. Alright.
Go into depth.
So, what's the next question? Next question. So, what skill would you like to master? That's an interesting one.
Social awkwardness.
Social awkwardness. Like, you want to be awkward, Philly? Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I want to master not being that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would probably be great for me, too.
Cause like, when I order food, I don't look people straight in the eyes.
That's relatable for almost anyone, I think.
Yeah, like my dad looks people in the eyes after he orders, but I don't do that.
There's some people you can do that with, and then there's some you just can't. It's just not uncomfortable, you know? You can't always do it.
Like, I just want to get better at looking people straight in the eyes. That's my social awkwardness, is I don't look people straight in the eyes out in public and at people I don't know, unless we're actually having a conversation and I'm meeting them. But if I'm only going to see them like once in my life, and only for that like evening or day, and I'm just ordering food, I'm not going to look at them in the eyes, because like I don't know why.
Wait. So, like, say you go to like Wendy's and the person's there, and you can't look them in the eye, and you think you're only gonna see them once, but then like a couple months later you go to that Wendy's and poof, they're there. Like, technically you won't see them just once, you'll see them twice, right?
You won't see them more than you see other people.
Oh yeah, I get it now, my bad.
And most likely when you're ordering there, you're gonna be looking at the menu too.
True.
But you're still facing. I'm sorry.
Anyhow, skill I would like to master? Oh man. Probably being more of a people person. I'm not a people person much. Like, I do like being around people at times, but then there's times I'm just like, no, I don't want to.
We're
like,
all introverts and extroverts.
Whatever. Anyhow, like, for instance, like during Black Friday, I went to like the mall, and like we went to like Bath and Body Works at one point, and I'm like, I just need this one item, and that's it. And of course everybody else there's like, oh, it's buy 3 get 3 free, so let me buy like 20 hand soaps and 20 candles and 20 of those little bottles of hand sanitizer. Which, you know, to be honest, I think you should just get what you need, even if it is Black Friday, you know? Personally, but that's my opinion. Anywho, so there's this couple in front of me, and I'm already like, there's too many people in here. I just want to buy my thing and go, you know? And they would, like, roam around. Like, the boyfriend would stand there, and the girl would come back with a hand soap and put it in the bag. And then a couple minutes later, the guy would go around and come back with like 2 or 3 candles, and they would put them in the bag. Like, no offense, I don't find it manly for a guy to be sniffing candles at Bath and Body Works. So like, I was looking at this guy like,
It doesn't have to be manly.
what the heck? Like, to me, I don't find that like that attractive or anything. But according to his girlfriend, that is. Anywho, so finally they get their crap paid for, and I finally get to go up. And the lady, like, at the cashier, she was nice, and I feel kind of bad because I think it seemed to be, like, a little, like, come on, hurry up, even though I didn't really say anything like that. I was just kind of, like, I think maybe the look on my face or something might have had that. I don't know. I was just kind of, like, talking real fast and stuff when she would ask me a question. So I guess that might be why, but she'd like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. And, like, inside my head, I'm like, I just want to leave. Just bring up my thing, let me pay for it, and I can go. I feel like I've been in here for like ages, generations, you know? And so she rings up the item. She's like, you're only buying one thing? And I'm thinking in my head, lady, I know, it's weird because everybody else is buying 20 hand soaps.
Like, how dare
Like, tons
you?
of hand soaps, which they only, like, personally, I get it. Some of them could be Christmas gifts and whatnot. But seriously, hand soap, really? I'd rather get, like, a candle. But anywho. So, like, but, like, I didn't say that to her face because I'd feel bad. So I was like, yeah. And so she rings it up. I finally get to get out. And I, like, turns out my mom was waiting for me out there. And I was like, how long was I in there? She's like, you were in there for half an hour. And I, like, looked at her like she was nuts. Like, I'm like, it took that long for me just to stand in a line and pay for one stupid item. I never want to go there for Black Friday again. That was too much for me.
You say that now and you'll be there again.
Well, true, yeah, maybe. But there are too many people there. I didn't really care for it. Ugh, it's a little uncomfortable. Too many people, too many smells.
Too much sweating.
Too many people getting annoyed for wondering what they're gonna get for their 3 free items and what they're gonna get for their 3 not free items. Anyhow, so
What's the next question?
oh, next question, yeah. Favorite word or your least favorite word?
Least favorite word would have to be
Please don't
moist.
No.
That is mine. Is just the way people say moist. Just gets under my skin. I don't like it.
Okay, I think everybody honestly say that though. I don't really get it. But
Favorite
go with
word
it.
would have to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't think you said that right.
I don't care.
Okay.
You get the idea.
Anyhow, my favorite word would probably be exactly.
You do use that a lot.
Exactly. see, there. That's why. Least favorite word? I don't. No, not exactly. Probably like bubbles. Oh, I should find that word kind of funny. I don't know why. Probably like I actually don't know. Never mind. That's pretty bad.
Next question.
Yeah. What is the next question?
If you were given the chance to build a museum, what would it be about? Cake.
Cake.
Any kind of cake. Cupcakes, cake, pop cakes or whatever they're called. Cake pops. No strawberry cake.
Wow.
I don't like strawberry cake.
Strawberry cake has been singled out. Nobody likes you. Got out of the museum.
Lots of red velvet cakes.
Okay, that's
And there would be a section for each different colored cake. Like, there'd be a section for chocolate cake. There'd be a section for vanilla cake.
Wouldn't it
and
actually
there'd
be
a
like?
section for red velvet cake.
Wouldn't it actually be like red cakes that are colored red? Because you said color section, so I was thinking like, okay, all the red cakes are in this corner. All the orange cakes are on that corner.
Just in a line.
Yellow is in that corner. Green in the fourth. And then on the second floor, it's going to be blue, purple, chartreuse, black, brown in the center because it's chocolate. And then white's going to be hanging from the ceiling. Yeah,
and then
that's what I thought.
icing in one room, sprinkles in another that you can, and then like a pool of.
And then the gift shop's in the basement, okay?
No, the gift shop will just be you can buy cake ingredients of all the cakes you've seen.
You can buy a recipe book
for the cakes you've made.
For the cakes you've seen.
Yeah.
Okay. For me,
Just cake.
yeah. Okay. For me, the museum I'd probably do would be like a camera/photography museum. Like, sure, that seems kind of like original, but
Isn't there already one?
probably. But like, it'd be cool because like, I know like if I like thinking about it in my head, I'd probably like have like a exhibit thing of like cameras throughout the years. So like the first camera, like what it looked like, to like one of the most recent cameras, and then like maybe exhibit which one's better, Nikon or Canon. You know, Canon, duh. Canon's like that. But exactly. Photography museum / camera museum. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'd go see it.
Oh, thank you. I'd go see
Probably
a cake
wouldn't read any of
museum,
the
but
facts
I'd
'cause I don't
probably
know
get
now.
I'd probably get kicked out of yours. I'd probably try to eat all of the exhibits.
Yes, you would not work at my museum.
I'd probably take a fork along. No
Okay,
one's
you
looking.
guys
I
go
take a
eat
bite out of each cake,
It's like, don't bring any food for lunch today. Just go eat.
and then you
Go
see
eat.
like a bite out of each of them. I wonder who's here. It looks at Katie. Hey, there's a fork in her hand, and there's like
Icing
frosting.
around her face.
Okay. Yep. Exactly.
What's the next question?
All right, next question. If there was a book of commandments for the modern world, what would some of the commandments be? That's a really interesting one.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
What would you have to say? What would be some of the
there's-
laws?
Okay, the first one would probably be like that like thou shalt do the chicken dance every day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Probably actually like
Eat cake every
no. Thou shall not wear the pajama pants at Walmart. That, to me, I find that kind of ridiculous. Like, they might actually.
Trend there. You
I know.
have to wear it there.
I don't. I've worn sweatpants there like once, but that was just once, I think.
Sweatpants are alright. They're not much. Of
Yeah,
a show.
they're not pajama pants, so it's an exception.
There are some commandments I would keep, like thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah, like there's some I would keep, especially thou shalt not keep adultery. But I would have to say, don't wear stupid clothing to Walmart.
That's mine.
No.
Oh,
like
like
seen the pictures on internet?
like a hot dog costume kind of thing, you know?
You've seen those pictures on the internet where people like the people wearing clothes that they shouldn't be wearing.
Oh, yeah. Well, people do that all the time.
Yeah, but like, no, just no. I have to go home and bleach my eyes every day because of you.
Oh, something's happened at Walmart. They're fun.
Our Walmart's fine.
The Hagerstown one, there's this guy who tried to steal a mixer.
A mixer?
Yeah, we were like we're coming up about to go into the entrance, and this guy about plows over my mom with this mixer in his hands with the like little thing that would set off the alarm
he
thingy on
running?
it. He was running, and he had this smile on his face like, I just got away with the mixer. See you guys later.
You didn't stop him?
I couldn't. He was too fast. And I was like shocked. I'm like, did he pay for it? Did he not? Like, why is he running? Wait, he's running. That probably means you stole it. But before I could try, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to catch up to him. So, like,
You
and
should
she,
have grabbed the cord.
my mom's like, I should have ran in front of him. And, like, then I could get, like, my knee replacement. And two, like,
You just sue him.
we could catch him then. You know? I'm
Just
like,
sue him.
and what made it kind of, like, one of the, like, people in the front who, like, checks your receipts and stuff before you leave. She like just walks out and looks like, where did he go? And we're like, he went that way. It was so funny because it was like a KitchenAid mixer, and those things are stinking expensive.
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny. Like that was something you don't see every day. So
Alright.
like, you want something eventful to see? Go to the Hagerstown Walmart. That's what I recommend.
on Black Friday.
You never. Well, that wasn't Black Friday. That was just some random day.
Oh.
So on a random day.
Oh, I thought it was a Black
Not saying this
Friday.
always happens, but you never know. On a random day, if you go down to Walmart, something might happen. You never know. You could see a dude stealing something. See, like, the Salvation Army. Anything, you know? But yeah, anywho, next question.
What do you think could be done to improve media?
Oh boy.
I would have to say.
I'm interrupted.
Did I cut you off?
Anyway, continue.
Okay.
Oh.
I would have to say to like mind your own business. People are people post a picture of themselves, like a good photo of themselves, and then people go and hate on it because like, oh, this is wrong, you should have done this, oh, you didn't do this correctly, do this better, why do you post stuff like this, it's not even good, you should try a little harder. Like, leave people alone. If they like it, they like it, leave them alone.
And if they don't, they don't.
Yeah, just leave them alone. Keep your opinions to yourself. And even if you don't like it, but you still want to comment, just say something nice and then give them some tips. Don't just be rude about it.
To be honest, like, I personally think the media could be improved by like news-wise.
Yeah.
Like the news, like, you know, the whole election crap with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and all that junk.
Bringing politics into our
Okay,
podcast.
I'm so sorry. Politics. Anywho, so like with the whole fake news crap and like Donald Trump's getting help from Russia or Hillary Clinton and her emails, you know, all that crap. Like, to be honest, some of that sometimes seemed quite biased. I'm not saying like it was just like one side, like one certain side, like, oh, the people who support Hillary Clinton are attacking Trump. Like, no, be honest, some of the people like supporting Trump would attack on Hillary. So like that was kind of ridiculous because, like, to be honest, I think it should be kind of fair and like have like be a little like less unbiased, because sometimes that can really confuse people and then they don't see both sides and make their own decision. They kind of just go with what other people are saying, you know? So things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Second question.
Next question.
Next question. That's second. It's like the 11th. Most annoying noise. ASMR. With all the little tippy tappies. There is this YouTuber. I don't follow her because her channel's annoying and it's all ASMR. She doesn't talk normal like you would talk to a person. She whispers in every voice. It's like
she whispers into the mic like this, right?
Kind of, but she does. Hey, how you doing? We're doing ASMR. Hope you like the tippy tappies.
She really says tippy tappies. Okay, I was watching one over the last weekend, and it was like a fail slime ASMR compilation. I was so stupid and cringy at the same time. And like, I was watching it with my like media assistant during the weekend. And at one point, like, we get to this one, and it was like a little kid trying to do it, and they like put it in this container, and they're trying to get it out, and they're having difficulty. At one point, they just go, "I broke it! I broke it!" It is so stupid.
Is that annoying?
I found it annoying, and like I got like really, for some reason I was like getting really annoyed with the whole video in general of this compilation. So like I just started mimicking the girl going, "I broke it! I broke it!"
Now
And like,
you're annoying.
yeah, I know. I'm always annoying. But like my assistant and I were randomly videotaping our reaction to this video, and you just like hear like at one point there's me actually mimicking it, and it's so awkward and creepy and a little cringy. But it was better than the ASMR. Anywho, what was the question again, yeah?
Most annoying noise.
Oh boy. Most annoying is, I do agree, ASMR is really cringy. I also hate the sound of like when styrofoam squeaks. That, it really annoys me. Like that.
When it rubs up against
That and
each
like
other.
that and like chalkboard, like nails on a chalkboard.
I saw a video of a guy like with the little mic on your like the Apple headphones.
Yes.
He had that in his mouth and he was talking and you could hear all the wind, and then it was him with a spoon like hitting it all around the glass of a cup with the mic in it, and then him with the mic on a chalkboard, and I swear he went all the way through with this one. He had long nails too. he put his hand down and he pressed and just scraped his hand down. You could hear the scratching. Ugh. And then it was like him chewing gum.
Okay, no more ASMR. No.
Just ban it, please,
Like-
from YouTube.
Like, for the nails on the chalkboard, there's this person up at camp, and they like to purposely put their nails on the chalkboard and scrape it just to annoy people.
and then the chalk.
Emma Monday, I am talking to you. Oh my
What
gosh.
about when your teeth grind together by accident? It's got that
I don't
weird
really
feeling.
hear it. Yeah, the weird feeling makes me cringe,
It's
but
like-
that's not a sound.
It's like,
So it's not that cringy for me, but
Yeah.
ugh. Oh gosh.
Okay. What modern fashion trend makes you cringe or laugh?
Does pajama pants at Walmart count?
No, because that's not much of a famous trend.
Technically, it kind of is. Almost
But it makes-
everybody does it.
Not everyone. I would have to say the whole wavy eyebrow and eyeliner look, where they basically, instead of making it all straight and nice looking, they make it wavy.
Well, the nice thing when you do that, you know, like if it's supposedly a fashion trend, you know, it's just like you're doing it and you accidentally like mess up. It's like, oh, let me just continue.
Like, it was a thing for like 3 months, and then it just went away.
Thank goodness. That's great. Really.
And I watched people like try to do it, and oh my gosh, the people that started the trend had such good hand coordination. These people had like eyeliner like 2 inches of a width. Not in length, but a width. And it was like, no. And then the whole eyebrow situation and the feather eyebrows. Oh my gosh, don't
Ew,
even
that's
get me
nasty.
started.
It looks very gross.
Like, it looked like you needed to get your eyebrows trimmed, but actually, don't laugh.
Yeah, eyebrows.
But like, yeah, no, just don't, please.
Anywho, what's the next question? What are some nicknames you have for your friends, or that your friends have given you? Well,
You answer first.
Well, my friends do give me nicknames. Usually, like, I know I have one from, like, softball called Smiley, because for some reason I'd smile a lot. I find that one kind of...
Oh yeah, from softball, Smiley,
like,
and it was on your helmet.
yeah, my, like, coach, he thought he had to, like, draw a smiley face on my helmet. Like, I feel flattered, you know?
Cause you smiled all the
but
time.
not much anymore. I'm, like, one of those people, like, get away from me.
And then with Chloe, it was troll.
Yeah, that was... Anywho,
That wasn't her night. You
my,
remember
another
Chloe?
one, yeah, I remember Chloe. I played softball with her last year.
We both
Anywho.
did.
Another one would probably be like, I actually didn't get it from a friend. I got it from my 9th grade environmental science teacher.
Oh my god.
Mr. Sobchak. He's interesting. If like you ever have him,
Shout out to him.
yeah, he doesn't work at Greencastle anymore, but that'd be awesome if he did. Anywho, so at one point, like the first day, second semester, this is when the whole weird last name thing started. Cause like he was taking attendance at one point, he goes, Katie Anchorbrand. And I'm like, here, and he's like, looks at me, he's like, does your family sell anchors? And I'm like, why didn't I not see this coming? I funny, Anchor Brand, you're funny, you're hilarious. Anywho,
Did everyone laugh?
a couple weeks, well, kind of. Like, then later on, he tried to be funny and call me, like Anchor Seller, or, like, I think one time he tried to call me Anchor Maker, and I'm like,
Anchor maker. That actually
really?
sounds really good. That's like actually.
And then the one day, he was like passing back tests after a few weeks in, and he got to me and he goes, instead of saying Katie Anchorbrand, he says Katie Ankle Bracelet. And he like would on occasion, instead of saying like Katie or Anchorbrand, he would go, hey, ankle bracelet instead. And I'm like, at first I like really couldn't stand it. I'm like, why are you calling me ankle bracelet? I'm not even wearing one. Like, what the heck? But after a while, I kind of like actually was fine with being called it, because like it's not every day people are like, my nickname is ankle bracelet, all right? You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's a special one, you know. So yeah, like there's another one, I guess. So
Yeah.
What about you, Philly?
So one of my friends, a nickname that we all started calling him was Egg. Just EGG. Egg.
Hey, Egghead, what's up?
And then he started calling me like croissant.
In the oven.
No.
Sorry, I had to. You should totally watch. By the way, you should totally watch our stop motion. That you'll get that if you watched it. So
That's kind of an inside joke now.
exactly.
Your favorite word.
Shut up.
Nope. Okay, so I didn't finish the names they call me. So
You'll get on with it.
so like he calls me croissant. Just stop it. Dr. Phil, Philip, Phil. Yeah, potato.
Why?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
We call everyone potato. What's the next question? That's all the names I can think of.
Next question.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's that one.
Number 14.
If you could wake up in the body of someone else, then who would it be, and why? Oh boy.
I would have to say, my crush.
Oof.
Well, I would want to be like in their.
That's
in their,
true.
Well, in their brain.
I thought you were about to say something else for a second. My bad.
Really?
Anywho, continue. Just continue. Just ignore what I said.
Okay. I would want to be in their brain because, like, be in their
wants to be
shoes.
in your brain, dude.
Be in like his shoes, and like him still control his body and think of his own, and I just want to see through his eyes.
Hey, I'm in your mind.
Make this crazy.
I'm sorry.
It's the questions.
Sorry.
Like, I want to see what they're
Yeah.
thinking, what they're doing, what they see through their eyes. Because everyone sees different. Some people are colorblind. Some people are
You can
shade
check
blind.
to see if they have a diary and they write about you. You know? I'm sorry.
See if they actually have a crush on you.
That'd be nice.
That would be awesome because, like, not everyone likes you. So
Are you
it's like-
listening? Are you listening? I'm winking. You can't hear it. Trust me.
Yes,
I'm winking. It's really bad too. For me, I'm probably like you, but like,
I would want to experience
yeah.
color blindness.
Okay, that's
I
interesting.
would want to experience.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be interesting.
And shade blind.
Is this still recording?
Yeah,
oh, it
it's
is.
still recording.
Okay, it's just
The
okay.
little thing's moving.
I know.
We're at 30 minutes.
I'm like not awake today. Anywho, for me, probably it'd be cool to like switch bodies with my cat. Then I wouldn't have to go to school that
Any
day.
animal.
Can just nap.
Well, your cat would go to school as you. And
Oh, that'd be
because-
interesting.
Because a cat doesn't know any math or like any
Wait.
homework or stuff.
It's just wake up. It doesn't say it technically switches. Maybe it'll just be like I'm just missing for a second or two. You know? That'd be kind of weird, but
I don't know.
but it would be kind of cool, you know.
I would
I could like Callie. I know you're probably not listening, but I'd like to wake up in you.
She's a cat.
Yeah, she's a cat. Don't think I'm talking about a person, guys. But it'd be cool, you know, because I can see what cat food tastes like, you know.
You.
I get to nap all day.
Just eat it yourself.
No thanks. Anywho, but yeah,
Alright.
that'd be pretty great. So what's the next question?
Let's skip this one.
Oh man.
Okay, we're still good on time. If a genie grants you 3 wishes, then what would the wishes be?
If a genie grant me 3 wishes.
You can answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer. Give me 1 second. No, I got this. First of all, I think my first wish would be like a self-cleaning litter box for my cats. 'Cause then I would never have to clean it. What? Oh, you're just making sure it's plugged in,
Yes.
so we don't have a mishap of last time.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. Anyhow, so yeah, self-cleaning litter box would be my first one. The second one, wish number 3.
2.
I mean 2. I can't count the day. Oh my word, that's pretty bad. I don't drink coffee. I find that to me it tastes nasty. Anywho, wish number 2. I don't know. Probably like I'd probably wish for like a really nice camera, like set of like camera equipment and like a camera. Like I think that'd be really cool. Like the really fancy schmancy stuff that you usually have to pay like an arm and a leg for. That'd be pretty great, you know?
Yeah.
And then the third wish, a like lifetime unlimited supply of like Chinese food for myself.
I would want that for this one Chinese restaurant we go to.
Or like I get like a coupon thingy that like I can use every time I go and I get it like for free. You know, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Get my fried rice with my rice noodles and all that. Okay.
My 3 wishes would have to be, at first would have to be $100,000.
That's a specific amount.
Yes. Even. I would want that because I wouldn't, like most people would probably say, oh, I want this much money and we'll spend it all in like 1 month. I would not do that. I would just put it in my account and save it up until I retire and not spend that. My second wish would have to be infinite spring rolls from this one Chinese restaurant we go in, I think, Hagerstown. Best spring rolls ever. Best honey chicken ever. I would want an infinite amount. And then my third wish would to have a puppy. Dad,
You hear that, Steve?
Dad, I'm talking to you.
Poor Steve. Anywho, next question.
Oh gosh.
Who's the most likely to laugh at their own farts?
Katie.
No, that's not me.
You did that yesterday.
Okay, we don't need to mention that.
You did it yesterday.
Okay, that was silent and not deadly. We're good, okay? It happened once yesterday, Philly, alright? And did I laugh? Not exactly.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I
You
did.
chuckled.
Those are 2 different words,
It's
so
a-
technically it's not the same thing.
It's still a laugh. A chuckle's still a laugh.
laugh.
You're chuckling.
Lottie-da, aren't you just...
No.
Ah!
You sounded like a crow.
Okay, that's not funny. Anywho, no, personally, I want to say it would be Philly because she's laughing at me and she laughed at my farts. So you know,
I didn't know you did it yesterday.
I told you I did it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I
You
did.
said you had to. But
Exactly.
you didn't. I didn't know you did it.
Whatever. Next question. So, who is most likely to produce weird noises while chewing? Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it. It is not me, Philly.
It's probably both of us.
Exactly. It's both of us. Okay.
But when you made the crow sound.
Okay, that's not funny either. All right, that was on accident.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, you want to reenact it? Let's reenact it.
No, because I don't remember the words.
Exactly. All right.
Okay, who's the most likely to become a sculpture to be kept in a museum someday? Katie.
Yes. I totally agree. Like, I'd be like my statue. Like,
I'd be the one sleeping.
I'd be the one like looking like they're thinking deep in thought, but really they're like, I don't know, sitting on
What
a
am I gonna
toilet
do
or something.
tomorrow?
I don't know.
It's like, what am I gonna
Mine
do?
would just be the really awkward looking
Yeah.
and doing something really strange, like just like awkwardly strange, not like strange. Like I'm a little concerned for you, you know.
Okay. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable?
Ooh.
Oh, I have
Ooh,
a good
ooh.
idea.
Ooh, a red towel and a knife. Like, I know that sounds really creepy, and I wouldn't actually probably do it, but that'd be kind of funny. I I wouldn't do it, but I'd want to see like what the reaction would be. At least for me, if I saw that,
I'd go in there
and like if I
thing.
looked at the if I like looked at the person buying it and I was the cashier and they had this creepy look on their face when they're buying those things, I would be like, once I get let them buy it, I'd call the police because I'd be really scared of who's gonna get murdered.
But you don't know if they're gonna get murdered.
Well, maybe they won't, but like you never know. Like that's just suspicious. A red towel and a knife, like. Dude, like the first thing you might think of is, what are you planning on doing?
Or add to that like gloves and cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
To the red towel and knife.
Exactly.
That would just be
Be horrifying.
Okay. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I love it so much. I had it last night too.
You are a crazy person, first of all.
You're a crazy person. Don't knock it till you try
I don't like
it.
pineapple, but I like pizza. Put them together, I won't like pizza
Put them
anymore.
together, and you got a thing from the heavens.
No, pineapple should not be on pizza. I don't care if you like it. No. Just don't give it to me.
Don't knock it till you try it, Philly.
I don't like pineapple.
Well, pineapple doesn't like you, okay? Anywho.
At least I'm not killing SpongeBob's house.
Whatever. SpongeBob is not real smart, if you ask me personally. So yeah. Anywho,
Okay,
next
read
question.
The last question.
What was a really awkward interaction you had with somebody? That's a good one. For me, it'd be almost any conversation I've had with anybody or interaction. Yeah, there's tons of those. I could like go on for hours of how some of those like went. I think like one of those interactions. Wait, no, I don't know if it actually count. I don't know. It was like there's this guy I know, and like I was gonna be funny and try to get him out in dodgeball the one night, and I hit his one camper like right in the head as I went to throw it at him because the camper like ran right in the ball's direction. I felt really bad because like the kid tumbled to the floor, and like I was out because I hit him in the head, and I went over and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And the kid's just there. He looks so dazed and like he's about dead. I felt really bad.
I'd have to say an awkward interaction would have to be, it wasn't me being awkward, it was the other person. So my socially awkwardness was fine that day, apparently. But what? I think I was in Home Depot buying a present for my dad for his birthday.
I don't know. That's always. Never mind.
And then this guy that worked there came up and asked if I needed any help, and I did, because I didn't know what to buy my dad, because he literally has everything from that store, almost.
His dad doesn't.
Yeah, same. And he was talking. He's like, "Oh, this would be really great for him," and he's like asking me all these questions, and I'm trying to answer them as best as I can. And then he farts.
He farts. That's great. I love it.
No joke. I ignore it. It shocks me at first, but He's dying over it.
Stop.
I ignore it at first. And then he continues talking and acts like it didn't happen. And then he does it again. He does it like 5 times. After like the 6th time, his face turns bright red. And then he gets a call over the loudspeaker for him. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
That was a little awkward.
Yeah,
it's always awkward if you fart with somebody.
It's like,
don't know.
why? It's like, go to the bathroom? What'd you eat for lunch?
Exactly.
And it was after lunch. So I don't know what his lunch break was, but it
I
seemed...
think you just ate, Philly. Cut him some slack.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're officially out of time for today.
I hope you had... I cannot read.
Wow.
We hope you have enjoyed this podcast and that you will listen to future podcasts we have.
We'd like to mention Ben's sound for our intro outro music and Free Sound for our sound effects. Without them, our podcast would be bland and boring.
Tune in next time for our next topic.
Bye.
Bye.